Today, we delve into a pressing environmental issue that has been silently reshaping the landscape of one of the world's most populous countries, China. Recent studies have raised alarms over several major cities in China that are literally sinking while simultaneously facing the peril of rising sea levels. This phenomenon poses not only immediate threats to urban stability and safety, but also long-term challenges for environmental policy and sustainable development. In this video, we will explore the causes behind this sinking crisis, its implications, and what it means for the future of China's vast urban territories and its people. The story of China's sinking cities begins beneath the surface, where the over-extraction of groundwater has led to a dramatic decrease in subterranean water levels. Cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Tianjin have seen significant land subsidence as a result of this groundwater depletion. Groundwater provides the buoyancy needed to support the soil layers above it. When this water is withdrawn in large quantities, the ground above begins to compact and sink. This issue is compounded by the heavy burden of urban infrastructure. The immense weight of skyscrapers, sprawling road networks, and public buildings adds significant stress to the already weakened ground. Urban development, while a sign of progress and growth, also plays a critical role in accelerating subsidence. The impact is profound, affecting millions of residents, disrupting transportation networks, and increasing the risk of structural damage. As we continue to build upward and outward, the ground beneath struggles to keep pace. The sinking of urban areas in China is not merely a geological issue, but a significant infrastructural challenge as well. Subsidence leads to cracked and uneven roadways, damaged pipelines, and compromised building foundations. These structural damages are not just costly to repair, but also pose serious safety risks to the inhabitants. Furthermore, the lowered ground levels make these areas more susceptible to flooding, particularly when coupled with China's monsoon seasons. This increased flood risk necessitates a re-evaluation of urban planning and disaster management strategies. Engineers and city planners are now faced with the daunting task of designing infrastructure that can withstand both the sinking ground and the rising waters. The environmental impact extends beyond the cities, affecting nearby rivers, lakes, and coastal areas. Land subsidence exacerbates the natural flow of water bodies, leading to abnormal flooding patterns and altering ecosystems in ways that can have far-reaching consequences. The sinking of cities is just one part of China's environmental challenge. The other critical issue is the rising sea levels, primarily driven by global warming. The thermal expansion of seawater and the melting of polar ice caps are causing a steady increase in sea levels, which spells disaster for coastal regions. In China, cities like Shanghai are doubly cursed as they face not only subsidence, but also the encroaching tides that threaten to inundate urban areas. This dual threat increases the risk of saltwater intrusion, which can devastate freshwater resources and agricultural land. The rising sea levels also put immense pressure on coastal defenses, requiring significant investments in seawalls and floodgates. The social and economic implications are vast, with potential displacement of communities and loss of habitats. As we witness these changes, the need for a coordinated global response to climate change has never been more urgent. Today, we have explored the grave situation of China's sinking cities and the rising sea levels that compound this crisis. The over-extraction of groundwater, heavy urban development, and the impacts of global climate change are all playing a role in reshaping the landscape of these urban areas. As we continue to monitor and respond to these challenges, it is crucial for us to consider sustainable practices and robust urban planning to mitigate these risks. I encourage you to share your thoughts on this pressing issue in the comments below and to watch more videos to deepen your understanding of environmental challenges around the world. Together, we can foster a dialogue that promotes awareness and action. As we confront the critical issues of sinking cities and rising sea levels, it is not just about understanding the problem, but also about taking action. By educating ourselves and spreading awareness, we can initiate change and contribute to global efforts aimed at sustainability and resilience. Remember, every action counts. Your voice is crucial in this journey. Join us, share your insights, and help us bring this issue to the forefront of global discourse. Together, we can make a difference.